Hi, it's Joy, and today I'm going to be watching the Clone Wars Season 7, Episode 12, Shattered, which is a beautiful title. It makes me think this episode is going to be where we finally deviate from the events that we were expecting. Ahsoka's going to get a message that's like, can you believe it? Anakin figured out Palpatine was Sidious, and he's arrested him, and all the Clone Wars are over, and we're having a big victory celebration, and the Jedi Council is committed to change, and they want to work with you to see how best to change. Also, Padme just went into labour. It's a bit premature, but she's doing so well, and she's just had twins. It's a celebration. We're going to legalise Jedi marriage. Oh, it's a wonderful... Right? That's what Shattered means? A reminder that you can find the unedited version of this reaction on my Patreon, and also the edited version. You normally get those 1 week and then 2 weeks and then 1 week in advance, but they'll all be up there right now. Let's go. Let's be shattered. So seeing this, when I was rewatching Mandalorian Season 2, the fact that Bo-Katan tells him where to find Ahsoka means the world to me. It suggests that they are vaguely in touch. Should have listened to Satine a bit more. Between the two of you, you could have been great.
My sis, go on. I can handle this.
But Satine took it too far, unfortunately. The world isn't ready for that kind of logical thinking.
The Jedi Council would have to take control of the Senate in order to secure a peaceful transition.
Political minefields.
Service to the Republic you have done.
I did my duty as a...
Tell him what you said.
Not as a Jedi.
Not yet.
You fucked up there, guys.
Actually, what do you mean?
I'm sorry, citizen. These matters are for the...
Fuck you.
I understand.
I mean, I get it, but you don't have to say citizen. You're the reason she's not a Jedi. And then you'd be saying, I'm sorry, Padawan.
No, Master. Thank you.
She is going to spend so much time thinking, what could I have said differently? What could I have done differently?
This is the last one.
It's a great deal that they're giving it up. Their friendship adds so many layers, like I said, that they clearly stayed somewhat aware of each other. It just feels like you're watching a car crash or an awful tragedy, and you know it's going to happen. You know what's coming. And there is nothing good for 25 years, or 20 years.
People wish it never happened. But without it, we clones wouldn't exist.
Yeah.
Well, then perhaps some good has come from all of it. The Republic couldn't have asked for better soldiers. Nor I, a better friend.
Oh.
Commander Rex,
Sure, it's more good news.
I feel sick. When Order 66 hits, will they count her as a Jedi because she's technically not a Jedi anymore? Oh fuck. She sensed it.
Anakin.
Bruce vaguely movie voice, I don't even know. Fuck, she sensed it, she sensed it. Fuck. Fuck.
It's Anakin. Rex?
Oh god.
no! Stay back!
Oh, he's crying.
Find him. Find him. Find him!
The injustice of all of this is so much worse having lived through it with them. Just seeing the true horror of what just happened to them. And it is happening to them. For Rex, you know, she's trying to kill a friend. They literally just had a sort of, wouldn't have had that beautiful moving conversation, and the next second he's forced to try to kill her. I mean, if anyone that's gonna die today, I'll lose the least sleep over him. Jesus. Pain of what's just happened.
I need a diversion, and you're it.
Oof.
Now go cause some chaos. That's what you're good at.
She doesn't even have time to process what she's guessing has happened, what she can feel has happened.
Increase security on the hangar decks. Right away, sir.
To be honest, I'm surprised that they don't have the order to just destroy this ship. Make sure. They still have their helmets on that they painted in her honor.
R7, I need your help.
Oh.
It could be dangerous.
Dup,
Okay,
dup.
let's get started. Secure file on clone trooper CT-5555.
Yes, Fives. That's what he said the last thing he got out when he was desperately trying to keep control.
Purpose that we don't yet fully understand.
Today. See, Ahsoka survived. There would be other Jedi out there who survived. I mean, I know she's still got some surviving to do, but there would have been some that were able to get away. Oh, God.
Out of the way.
Oh, I love them, especially the jump, 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 jump. Is there a way to deactivate the chip?
I think I know what's happening.
Where is she?
I'm right here.
Oh,
Careful.
bless them. Can save one clone. Rex.
Start working on these doors.
Has to be there. Check again.
Check under some layers of, like, stealth encoding or something.
I am one with the Force, and the Force is with me.
Just with me.
You found it?
Get it out. Turn it off. Rex!
Rex? Are you okay?
Yeah, kid.
Oh,
Okay. So,
How widespread is this?
everyone.
Ahsoka, it's all of us. The entire destroy the Jedi Knights.
Yeah. Jesus. Well, this episode does leave you feeling shattered and leaves the Jedi and the universe shattered in a way that it will never be the same as it was once before. Seeing another version of Order 66 from the point of view of a character that we deeply have loved in Ahsoka and even in Rex, seeing the way, you know, he had a tear. He was crying as he was trying initially to fight it and saying fives, look for fives, and then he couldn't contain it anymore and he was all, right men, find her, kill her. Just so heartbreaking. If the existence of the clones wasn't criminal enough, the idea of a chip in the head that could alter you in this way is beyond disgustingly criminal. And of course it's the dark side, so what else are you going to expect? The minute the Jedi were okay with the idea of cloning people and forcing them to be soldiers, the minute they signed their own death warrants in a lot of ways, and in a very literal one too, but that moment when Ahsoka could hear Anakin and Mace and Palpatine, and she could sense that something was very wrong, that something had shifted, that the balance was not what it had been, that there was something wrong. And immediately, Order 66 is happening, she's fighting for her life, she can't do anything about it, although it is too late at this point. Just utterly heartbreaking, and then as she realises the true scale of Order 66, just how much life has been lost, how many people she has fought beside, looked up to, respected, been frustrated with, and all the different feelings you have. The true horror of any type of situation like this, just beyond shattered. It's awful. It's one of the darkest parts of Star Wars. Particularly don't think about what Anakin's just been up to. Thank you very much. Sorry, Vader. Anakin is dead. It's just, it's intense, and you know, I almost cried. Like, I got teary-eyed, and given that I went into this episode expecting Order 66 to be imminent, I didn't know whether it would be in this one or whether it would be in the last one. I don't know the time frame of everything. It still hits you. They did it so well. And for Ahsoka, just how desperate she was. You know, she had to release Maul, and yeah, she didn't want to work with him, but he could potentially escape, and then she's unleashed him on the world, but she needed him to survive, to figure out what was going on, and her first instinct was to save Rex. Now, I don't, if he were to order them to stand down, they would say, oh, so you're a traitor too, and they would just shoot him. They're in this together now, and I love that we have Rex. It makes you wish there was some way we could knock out all the clones, lock them up, and then one by one remove the chips, so at least we'd have a ship full of surviving clones. Have the Bad Batch, do they have this chip in their heads? Are they going to be on a Jedi hunting mission too? The true scale of this is something that the more you think about it, the worse it is. Any scenario like this, you know, realizing that the world as you know it has changed, but not only has like the structure that of the Jedi that used to be there gone, but the individual people you knew have just been wiped out, and the majority of those people were truly people that tried to do the best and to do good in this world. It is crushing, you know, and it's going to be 20 years before anyone really does anything that successfully stops anything. So yeah, this episode was as shattering as I expected. I'm not looking forward to the finale, I can't lie. I mean, I am. If it's anything like these last 3 episodes have been, it's going to be epic. But yeah, it's going to hurt. So a reminder that you can find the unedited versions of these reactions on my Patreon. And thank you so much for watching.